Hello, everyone. Welcome to our info session today. My name is Eric, and I'm the founder of Bilingual Lens EdTech Limited. Many of you know me from my social media and online courses, and it's my pleasure to introduce Kevin from UBC's English Language Institute. Kevin, first off, thank you so much for accommodating us today and holding this info sessions for students interested in UBC's EI programs. Would you mind telling us a little bit about yourself and the programs?
Yes, of course. Hi, everyone. My name is Kevin. I am the Marketing and Recruitment Manager at the English Language Institute here at the University of British Columbia. We offer English as additional language programs to international learners all over the world. And we have a history of over 50 years in language education. And now we just recently joined the Faculty of Education as well, which is ranked number 10 in the world.
Thanks for that, Kevin. Now, for students interested in the program, I've written down some questions I received through surveys and email inquiries. Would you mind going over some of these questions with us?
Yeah, of course. Happy to.
Thank you. So the first question deals with ELI itself. There are so many language learning programs in Vancouver, and some of them are even held in UBC classrooms. What sets UBC's EOI programs apart from those other programs?
I think there's several strengths that the ELI has differentiate us from other programs that are out there. The first one will be our instructors. So our instructors have extensive experience teaching English as an additional language, as well as international experience in language education, curriculum design, assessment, and research. So many of our instructors have a master's degree or PhDs. Second will be our location. Our building is right in the center of the UBC campus, so you have easy access to UBC's libraries, art galleries, museums, sports arena, hospitals, and gardens. We have bright and comfortable classrooms and a student study center where you can study alone or in a group after your classes. The third strength of the ELI will be the cultural assistant program that we have. So our cultural assistants are friendly UBC students who share and teach Canadian life and customs to all our program students, and they can help our students adjust to being away from home. And moreover, our events and activity that our students get to do, as well as the homestay program that we run in-house, are also some strengths that sets us apart.
Thanks for that, Kevin. A bit more on the specifics of the program. Can you briefly introduce the Aspire High School and the EAP programs for us? Because those are the programs that my students seem to be most interested in.
Certainly. The Aspire program offers an immersive English language environment focused on social justice and sustainability, aiming to enhance students' communication skills while delving into contemporary global issues. The curriculum emphasizes speaking and listening proficiency, vocabulary expansion, and awareness of respectful and inclusive communication. Participants engage in dynamic activities such as group discussions, presentations, role plays, and game-based learning, fostering maximum student involvement and interaction. The program covers topics like climate action, digital literacy, inclusive community, and global trends. Aspire is designed for students seeking a deep understanding of current global challenges and opportunities. The schedule includes classes from 9 to 12:30, Monday to Friday, with additional directed independent study for monitored assignment, research, and online discussions. Upon completion, participants receive a certificate, and many students choose Aspire as the foundation before progressing to English for academic purpose or discover a program later. For Aspire High School, this program offers an immersive learning experience for age 15 to 18 years old specifically. This program focuses on improving speaking and listening skills, vocabulary, and grammar, with an emphasis on real-world communication. Students explore three main themes: social justice, climate action, and digital literacy through experiential activity beyond the classroom. Taught by ELI instructors at UBC, the program prepares students for future skills knowledge, culminating in the UBC EI Certificate of Participation. Aspire High School caters to those seeking an English language environment that addresses global issues while advancing communication skills and understanding of contemporary challenges. Lastly, English for academic purpose. This program is a program designed to equip intermediate to advanced English learners with the language skills and confidence needed for success in an academic setting. Tailored for those aspiring to study at English language universities, the program focuses on academic reading, writing, speaking, and listening. The 4-level program includes placement testing to determine the appropriate starting level. Each level, progressively more challenging, consists of 2 8-week courses covering academic reading and writing and academic speaking and listening. Upon completion of each course, students receive a certificate and transcripts. Successful completion of all courses at 600 level, EAP 600, grants students the Certificate of English Language, meeting UBC's English language admission standard for undergraduate programs as well. The program aligns with the UBC academic calendar, facilitating a seamless transition for students entering a UBC degree program. And all the 3 programs that I mentioned above has a class size of 15 to 20 students. So we try to achieve that in every course that we provide in order to maintain the small class size for our students.
Great, thank you. Now we have a much better idea of what the programs are like. What about the accommodations that you mentioned earlier? Like, where will students stay?
Accommodation-wise, most of our students choose homestay unless they already have accommodation here in Vancouver. So they can also choose to stay with their relatives, or they already have accommodation here themselves. They're happy to go ahead and use their own accommodation too. But most of our international students choose homestay. So our homestay team, as I mentioned earlier, is our in-house homestay team. Compared to some other program, maybe they will be working with a contractor. Our homestay team provides the student the opportunity to live with a Vancouver family, enhancing their English skills and immersing our student in the Canadian life and culture. Our student can also opt out for either the entire stay or a short-term agreement, especially if you only need temporary accommodation while you're searching for an apartment, for example. So a pre-departure homestay orientation video is sent upon program registration, followed by an orientation a day or 2 after the program begins as well. And sometimes in the summertime, we do offer residence, such as the summer high school program that we're running in the coming year. So there's opportunity to stay in the student residence at UBC as well. So in those student residence, students have the opportunity to meet both Canadian and international students and experience the life on campus, which is also a great thing for students during the summertime. And bed linens are provided in the dormitory, but you should also bring your own towels. And there are also no kitchen available, but meals are also not included. But there are many places to eat nearby our residence as well. So life will be convenient for students still, even though it's more of a dormitory style of accommodation.
Great, thank you. Just to clarify, for the homestay, the 3 meals are included, and for Aspire High School, are the meals included as well?
Yes. For homestay, 3 meals are provided from the homestay family. Same as Aspire High School, 3 meals will be provided at the UBC residence for our high school students, as well as activities both in the afternoon and at night as well. So you get the dormitory experience, you get the food, figured out, and we also have activity planned out from day to night, so you can have a whole experience on campus.
Thank you. It's good to know that students don't have to worry about lodging or food. So we got to know a little bit more about the programs and accommodations. What about the social cultural activities that you mentioned earlier? And what if students are interested in longer trips? Do UBCs provide those services as well?
Yes, we offer our students a variety of events and activity, mostly host by our cultural assistant, as I mentioned earlier. Specifically for Aspire High School program, we're also planning parts of the activity with UBC Recreation. So those are UBC's student-led, those are UBC staff actually. So they will be leading some of the Aspire High School activity as well. So I can give you some examples of the activity that we do with students, and they're popular, and we got really good feedback from students. The first one will be International Night. So this is ELI's biggest event where UBC and ELI students get together to enjoy food from around the world, as well as cultural performances put on by our students. So students usually share their favorite dishes or talent with all their classmates. Some people will just come to the party and enjoy the music as we all celebrate the diversity at the ELI. We also host ELI Summer Barbecue, and if students are coming here during the summertime, the weather in Vancouver is so beautiful in the summer, and it's the perfect time to have a barbecue in the park. So our cultural assistant will enjoy food with our students and their friends surrounded by amazing nature in Vancouver, and there's a lot of games and activity for everyone to join in as well. Longer trips, Whistler trip is one of our staple here at the ELI. So less than 2-hour drive from Vancouver's Whistler, a world-class ski resort. So Whistler was the home of 2010 Winter Olympics. Get on our bus with our cultural assistant and tour the Whistler village, and our students get to enjoy the beautiful scenery and nature and try some exciting activity at Whistler as well. We also do a downtown Vancouver tour. The first week of every program, our CA will arrange a walking tour of downtown Vancouver and share the knowledge of the neighborhoods of Vancouver. And our students get to discover some of the best places for sightseeing, dining, and recreation. And they usually find out what's going on in the city. And they will usually meet for social activity and enjoy lunch together in downtown and stuff like that. And lastly, we also let our students to chat with our cultural assistants whenever they want. So this activity either is done online or in person. Our cultural assistants are there to help our students to answer their question, or sometimes even help out with their homework. So having that cultural assistance support is very important in their learning experience too, because they not only are able to support their day-to-day life, they're also able to help them practice English with a local student that's in the UBC degree program. So that's also a very valuable resource that we can provide to our students.
Thank you. It sounds like students will learn tons outside the classroom as well. Can you share with us now some of the previous students' experience with the programs, feedback from them? Perhaps this will present us with a student's perspective on the programs.
Yes. Many students who have participated in the program have shared impactful experiences. Some common challenges they faced include, adapting to a new academic environment, navigating cultural differences, and adjusting to pace of coursework. Despite these challenges, students demonstrated remarkable resilience and determination most of the time. So several students excelled in improving their English language skills, particularly in academic reading, writing, speaking, and listening. And the program's structured curriculum, including 2 8-week courses at progressively changing levels, allowing them to make substantial progresses as well. Feedback from students highlights the positive impact on their confidence in using English in academic contexts. Many express appreciation for the homestay option, emphasizing how it has enriched their understanding of Canadian culture and provided a supportive environment for their language learning. In addition to language proficiency, students often noted the valuable friendships formed during the programs as well. So the opportunity to study alongside peers from diverse backgrounds contribute significantly to their overall experience as well. While some faced initial challenges, the majority of students emerged with a sense of accomplishment, equipped with improved English skills, a deeper understanding of academic expectations, and a network of international friends. The feedback consistently reflects a positive and transformative experience, underscoring the program's effectiveness in meeting the needs of English language learners.
Thank you, Kevin. That's a ton of information. I'm sure students have a much better idea of what they can expect from the program now. But let's get into more specific details. Can you give us a rough timeline of the programs after registration? I mean, they register with me as a group, and they get placed into their programs, and they arrive at the airport. What comes next?
Yeah, so once the student finishes registering with you and they are on their way here, or let's say they already arrive at the airport, they can expect our homestay team to pick them up from the airport. And if they already have homestay arrangements set up, our homestay team will bring the student to meet with the homestay team, and then they will start their stay immediately for the whole duration of the program. They will not be at the EI building until the first day of class. But during the first day of class, what they can expect is in the morning, there will be new student orientation.
Okay, thank you so much. I mean, I think you covered everything. And we really appreciate you taking the time to explain everything in such great detail to our students. Is there anything you would like to say to prospective students of the program?
That's my pleasure. And yes, I do have something to say to the student. I want to tell you guys, welcome to the exciting journey of language learning. Embrace the challenges as opportunities for growth. Believe in your potential and celebrate progress, and savor cultural moments. You are not just learning a language, you're joining a global community. Our dedicated team is also here to guide and support you. So take the leap, immerse yourself, and enjoy the joy of learning. Your language adventure awaits. And thank you for having me today, Eric. And if there's any questions that your student will have, I'm happy to help you answer more in the future too.
Thank you so much, Kevin. I'm sure we'll do more of these videos as we progress in the program. I'm sure students have tons of questions for you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.
Thanks, Eric.
Bye.